Alright, good afternoon, everybody. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, 25 after 11. This is going to be another episode of Lunch Break Bassin. Oh my god, my book bag. So, I was going to switch out my bait one last break, but I didn't feel like it. So, I'm going to be using my the Grass Hero. Come on, Rod, get up there. Grass Hero paired with a orange bandito bug. That's how I'm rolling today. Looks good. Just a jig, head, and a bandito bug. That good old Cheeto bandito. First cast magic. It's been a minute, but let me sprinkle some of that on there for you guys. Give me a little sprinkle. A little Chucky Chuck, a little really real. I had a comment on one of my videos about could I show one of my son's friends how to use a bait caster, and I would love to show you how to use a bait caster. Any knowledge that I have, I am more than happy to pass it on. But then again, it also depends on what reel you have, what rod you have, what line you're using, what you plan on throwing. So I can show you what I have. This is a Gold Series 7-foot medium heavy fast action go-to rod paired with a Shimano SLX DC reel. One of the smoothest combos I've ever used. Way smoother than the heavy or muscle rod that I have, the 7.6 muscle rod that I have. Like this go-to rod is all around good, all around. Like I could throw this anywhere at any time for any reason, and I just really like it. Like it's not too big to get stuck on stuff, and still short enough to get, short enough to get into those hard to get places. So that being said, I'm using 30-pound Guggen braid on my Shimano reel. The Shimano is what 7-to-1, I think it is. I believe it's a 7-to-1, no, 7-to-2. So it's very good. It's very easy to use, very beginner friendly. My biggest tip of advice is don't give up learning. I had about 3 bait casting combos before I found the one that I liked the best, and I haven't let off yet. There is nothing wrong with the spinning combo whatsoever. Spinning combos are great too. More for finesse type stuff, but just because you're a bait caster does not mean you're going to catch fish. That is not how that works. But just do not give up. Do not give up. I wanted to learn how to use one. I went out and bought one from Bass Pro Shop. It was a cheap combo, and I had about 2 or 3 bird's nests. And then I sold it to a coworker. I said, I'm done with bait casters. I'll stick with my spinning rod. Sold it to a coworker. And about 2 weeks later, he was showing me all these fish he caught on it, and I got jealous and I went out and bought another one. Used it a few times. It was a really light one. Just got bit. It was a really light one for like Texas rigs and stuff like that. A worm rod. And I was using that for a while and was getting more comfortable with how you use it and everything like that. And then I went out and bought this one for my birthday. So you just have to get used to it. Just do not give up on learning how to use it. Like I said, just it depends what you are throwing, what line you're using, what rod you're using, all that good stuff. How I use it is I'm right-handed, but I apparently use a left-handed reel. I'm more comfortable with reeling with my left hand, throwing with my right hand, and I switch off. So click down, keep the thumb on the spool like so. Go to chuck it, keep your thumb off till it hits the water, and then put your thumb on it as soon as it hits the water. That's going to stop it from going. Click your reel, and as you can see, no bird's nest. Even I still bird's nest at times. If the wind's blowing towards you, hitting you in your face, that's a guaranteed bird nest every time. Every time, never fails. I'm gonna reel this in and give it another cast and show you. So, push the button down, thumb on the spool, let it go. Before it hits the water, put your thumb back on the spool, stops the reel from reeling, or stops the spool from spinning, and then click the reel. It's very, very, very user-friendly. Just do not get aggravated, have patience, and patience will pay off, I promise. I promise. If I can use a baitcaster, anybody can use a baitcaster. I am not the brightest crown in the box, I promise. One more time, press the button down, fling it out, boom, finger on the spool. And there's other people that can show you how to use it. Probably far better qualified fishermen. But I appreciate the question, and I will never ever turn down my knowledge I have for you guys. We can all learn together. I'm still learning. I don't think there's anybody in the fishing game, unless you're like Bill Dance or something, that doesn't need a little bit of advice from time to time. That is a giant snapper by this post. So just remember, persistence pays off, patience pays off, and just keep trying. Just keep trying. You'll never get it if you give up, and that's a fact. That is a fact. Bro, that is a gigantic turtle. That is just one of the Tawny Town snapper monsters we have in here. That would ruin a fisherman's day in a heartbeat. I'm pretty sure he's one of the culprits for the missing ducklings too every year. I'm sure of it. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Tuesday, the 12th, I believe. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I am right now. Be a little better if I can get a bass on this end of this line here. That would make my day that much better. It's been a minute since I caught a lunch break bass. Been a while. But what a better day than today to change that. Time is at 30. Got a few more minutes before I have to leave to go back to work. So I want to welcome all the new subscribers. Got 32 right now, I believe. 32 subscribers. I welcome each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys stay. I hope to provide some decent fishing content for y'all. I do this every day. I might not catch something every day, but I do fish every day. Rain, sleet, snow. Call me the postal man of fishing. I will not be out here if it is lightning though. That is not, I do not want to, the way my luck is, absolutely not. Struck by lightning and that'd be over for your boy. Toasty. Toasty for sure. Come over here to this this bend, cast about 15 feet out, bring it down the line, give it a couple pops, let those jig skirt work. Let that bandito bug do its job. It's a pretty dragonfly. Oh man. The boy needs a fish. Oh, I can feel it's heavy grass on this area, man. Heavy, heavy, heavy grass. That's the good thing about this grass here. It's made to slide through it, so you might pick up a little bit, but you're not going to pick up much. See, just on that head. And that was heavy grass I was fishing it through. That's all I got on there. I'm okay with that. All right. So, just trying to get us a fish, man. It's not a bad day for fishing. A little bit overcast, a little cloudy, not overcast, a little cloudy. Water's warm. Should be eating right now. Let's try to catch us a bass. I know they're in here, it's just a matter of finding them. Just a matter of finding them. Oh, and as you get more and more used to your bait caster, you'll be able to literally call your shots, pinpoint it. When I was at Black Raven with One Rod about a month ago, I saw this